Linking on my brain.
Life is not about the money, bro. Like,
Life is not about the money, but it's about having enough of it.
Yeah,
To enjoy it.
No,
Some
really.
people think when you give,
you can be as
you don't
poor,
have money.
You can be as poor as possible and still be happy and enjoy it and still impact other people's life. You know.
Alright. Are you gonna tell me those poor little kids in Africa eating mud cookies are absolutely happy to the brim of happiness?
What is happiness to you?
Happiness is a feeling of contentment with your life.
Exactly.
I don't think
Do
anybody. I don't
you
think. I don't
really
think.
need money for that.
No, but
Exactly.
you can't be starving for that. You can't be skin and bone for that.
no, like, so
You just need enough of it. You don't need a lot. Just enough of it.
yeah. So
And like, what-
the
before-
one thing you
before you
said, like,
continue-
you guys, I don't know if you guys know the difference when you love and happiness is something different.
I mean,
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't believe in love. Love is just
So it's like,
I don't know what love is.
like it's like when you choose, the person doesn't love what he's doing. Like, for example, I can say, like, if I am with if I'm like, when I go to Haiti, I'm happy, I'm happy, and I see my family and all those things. I see my friends, and I'm always happy to go back. And but I was happy where I was growing up too. I have, like, I didn't have to think about food and all those things. But when you see, like, kids outside, like, some people, they're happy in another way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
what I was
let-
trying to say.
Like,
Let me tell you-
but they didn't
Just
have
because they're
they didn't
living
have that
condi-
much food with me, like the same as me. But when I see them, they're happy. Like,
Yeah, just
you know,
because
just-
their living condition is not what they expected it to be doesn't mean.
Okay. What's
I was about.
Anyway.
Back to the topic.
I was gonna say, like, when I went back to the Haiti the first time I went back to Haiti after I left for a while, I was happy, filled to the brim when I got there, and then that happiness ended the second I was like 5 minutes out from the airport,
Yeah, like
and then that happiness didn't come back until I saw my actual family and reach home, because I saw the living condition they were in, the struggle for life that existed in some place, and then when I reached home and I was like, fuck. And I was like, see my family. I was like, okay, I'm happy now again. But like when I was seeing them, I was like sad. It was very sad. It's just like, is that a way people would want to live if they had other choice? And one of the things, like, I feel is like people become content with the way they're living if they're not dying. And I feel like some of them are slowly dying and they're not caring about it. Because I know my auntie, she was very, like, as a kid, when growing up with her, she was very happy. She was doing everything she could. She was going to Panama and all the other countries, getting stuff, coming back, selling them and stuff like that. She was very business minded. But now she's old. She can't do that anymore. She probably still happy, but like the struggle she had to do just to sustain a decent living, where she didn't have to worry about food the next day, every day, takes tolls on people. And like I just want people to be able to live without worrying about that.
I mean, I think that's everyone's goal. Like, for everyone to be able to have a decent living, like have the basic human needs, But like,
Many
at
don't,
the
is
same,
my point.
at the same time, when you talk about happiness is different to everyone. Like, someone might be happy because he own $1 million, and someone might be happy because he own a phone or something like that.
I'm not talking about fleeting happiness. I'm talking about happiness that lasts.
There's no such thing.
How many times you say to your
Happiness
girl?
does not last.
How many times you said to your girl, like, if I have you, I will be happy for the rest of my life?
Zero.
Yeah, because I know some guys that say that.
Yeah,
So
like,
is it,
see, the
it's not
thing
some
is,
Romeo and Juliet things, but
happiness is simple.
By the way, I'm in the same category as him. I rarely believe in the so-called love thing.
Happiness is temporary.
that this people-
Happiness is temporary. There's no,
No,
such thing
happiness-
as long-lasting happiness.
Okay, happiness is not temporary, because happiness, when sustained for a long enough time, becomes.
How do you do that? Give me an example where happiness is sustained for a long period of time.
Okay, let me give you the happiest season of life for me. That was between a period of 6 months, from January,
You was happy for 6 months.
like continuous happiness with no break.
Consistently.
Yeah, consistently.
happy for 6 months.
Nothing bring me down. Nothing bringing my
So,
level of
like,
satisfaction.
where were you
life.
hiding?
I wasn't hiding.
Were you sleeping for 6 months?
You might be dreaming for 6 months.
I'm not gonna lie.
You might be dreaming for 6
Okay,
months.
let me explain. Let me explain to you why I was fulfilled. That's because at that point in life, I had all the money I could ever want.
Everyone, what happened then? What happened?
Let me get to that. Let me get to that. Okay, so starting January, I had a gal, so I didn't have to worry about my physical needs.
Oh,
I had money,
a girl satisfy all that.
physical as in
Sometimes
sexual physical.
They
needs.
can be troublesome,
Okay, I don't know how you deal with girls, but they're only around when I need them to be. They're only around when I need them to be.
Even in that
she's
even
not
in
even
that
in the
instant, that person might not be in the mood that you want them to be.
I don't know how y'all
Does
deal with.
that-
How do y'all deal with
does-
girls? I don't know how y'all deal with girls.
You sure it was a girl and not a puppet? Cause like
I don't know why we're getting into me and a girl.
I
And-
know.
you know what?
I
Right.
know, I
Since recently you said you don't believe in love, and now you're saying about my girl, we're gonna come back to that. But let me finish this
Who
story.
said don't believe in love?
He said that. We're gonna get to you too.
What do you mean he doesn't believe in love?
He said he didn't. But let me
I
say,
don't.
Love put him here.
let me finish.
I don't think so.
Let me finish. So I had a gal, I had money,
You're
I
gonna
had
be
my
in
car
trouble
driving
later.
around, and I was in life was lit, and my classes were going so enough, so I didn't care as long as I was passing them. And from that whole month, from January until school ended, life was hella lit.
Not one day you were a sad puppy looking
Not a
face
single,
Charles.
not a single day.
Not a single day.
And then
How many times you lie on this podcast?
none.
That's a lie.
I have no reason to lie.
That's a lie. He just lied.
I have no reason to lie. Why
He
would I?
just lied.
Anyway,
This guy look at me straight in the face and tell me you was happy for 6 months straight.
yes,
6 months of happy Charles.
yes.
That's bullshit. Do you call bullshit?
Hmm?
Do you call bullshit on that?
Like, you don't know, man. Maybe it was with God. Like,
No.
maybe it was with God.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You know what? The thing is, I'm not with God because I'm not dead yet. God is with me.
You see? That's why it didn't happen, people.
What then
Charles
happened?
was not happy
So-
for 6 months.
Bro, like,
Okay, what basis would you have? What could possibly bring me down? What possibly do you think could have brought me down in the 6 month period?
Anything can bring you down, Charles.
Like,
You're walking down the street,
Mhm.
you didn't see the walk, you stomp your toes. That mood change. Okay?
not really,
Oh,
because like I didn't live in a place where I stubbed my toe.
that was just an example.
I'm just,
bro, this guy was in heaven, bro. You know what
I'm just saying.
He was in heaven.
I was that happy. I was that happy.
You was that happy.
I was that happy.
But it was not like I can understand you
Bro.
were happy. You was in a happy state.
Let me
where-
explain to you.
Hold on, I got you. You were in a happy state where all the bad things that happen, the happiness overcome that. So you didn't really pay attention to it.
Exactly
But
what I'm
don't-
saying.
Don't tell me you were happy consistently for like 6 months.
Yeah, basically the overall feeling of the 6 month was happiness.
You
Because let me tell you,
you didn't say that.
basically what I'm saying is for 6 months I was happy consistently. Because I wake up, I went to school,
You went to the same bullshit.
I went to my job, and then I went to my other job where I love both of them because one of them I just sat around, made games. The other one I just was in the lab experimenting, so everything was great. And then I went back home, did my homework if I wanted to, I felt like doing it, or if I had it anyways. And then I watched anime. I didn't have to worry about life.
I have a question
money,
for you.
I had money flowing in and out, like I didn't give a fuck.
what is a happy day for you?
My happy day,
Yeah, how you
a
describe
day
happy
a
day?
day I wake up, I get to enjoy life.
Yeah, just go into details.
I know happy
Okay.
day.
Because you've been talking about you've been happy for 6 months. So we just want to know one day.
Okay, let me give you a day that was happy.
No, not a day that you was happy. What is a happy day?
for
Okay,
you?
a happy day is the day I wake up. Naturally, I don't have to be woke up by an alarm. I just naturally wake up, so I don't have to be that stressed. I wake up early enough that I just get ready naturally, go to wherever I need to go, have fun there, and then come back home and sleep. All I need is for me to be able to have fun, enjoy the day, and sleep afterwards.
Say you
Let me give
just
you an
like-
example. You were there. When we were in Miami,
That's it.
Well, I'm just saying, like the last time we were in Miami with Troy and them,
Keep going.
basically, like the whole while we were there was nothing bad that happened to make me go down. The worst I was is content. I went to restaurants, ate food that was good, went around partying, slept and drank, and played games. Like that whole week, that's basically all I did. I didn't have to worry about anything. No worries.
Well,
Your mind was
anyway,
busy.
on this podcast, now we know what happiness is, and we have a host that's willing to teach us how to be happy for 6 months.
If you
You can solve the world problem by teaching people how to be happy for 6 months. Because like people,
Being happy is not gonna solve the world problems.
yeah, it would.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it would.
There are some people
Because-
who are happy and don't have a lot of money and don't have a lot of influences.
Well, that's
and
the
can't
thing.
really do a lot of things.
We have a perfect teacher. It's right over there. So that teacher will tell you, hey, if you do this, you do that, you can be happy for 6 months. So would you be
Okay,
willing?
you know what? Let me tell you why y'all need to be happy. One,
No, I'm pretty sure they know why they need to be
what
happy.
they need to be happy. One, get you a job or a career or whatever that can get you money coming in consistently that makes you happy. If you love doing engineering works, get an engineering job. If you love doing photo shoot and being a camera guy and something creative, do that. If whatever you're doing is making you miserable, whatever it's getting you, it's not gonna make you happy. Second,
Oh, that was-
take out the stressful shit in your life. If your girl is stressing you needlessly, tell her fuck off. If
Nah,
your
be
if
like
your
Fisher, she's for the street, bro. Just
if your friends are stressing you consistently, get new friends. There's a million
is true.
people in the world.
one thing for sure is you can have friends, but you don't need friends.
That is true.
Learn to live with yourself. Like
Exactly.
if
Be
you
co-
love yourself, then you don't really need people. You just like need like love to have them around, but like it's not a requirement.
Yeah, and that's not the point. Learn to be happy by yourself. Enjoy your own company, because like a lot of time in your life, you're not gonna have people around.
Yeah.
So enjoy your own company. And second of all, get off them
That was
drugs.
second.
Third
How
of
many
all,
seconds?
I'm not keeping count, nigga. And next of all, so we get rid of the numbers. Next of all,
Alright.
stay away from them drugs. I'm not against drugs.
I mean,
What I'm saying
take
is-
you places.
Huh?
We do take you places.
We do.
I ain't never done it before. I heard people talk, so don't take my word for it.
Yeah, don't take his word for it. Exactly, don't take it. So get off the substances. It will make you happy for a while, but some of them they will have major crash. So basically, when you take them, you might be happy for a while, but after that, you might be hella depressed. You might want to kill yourself. So get off drugs. It's not good for you. It's better when you're in a clean mind state and be able to have fun. And three,
Oh, that was
party a
deep.
little. Fuck, I forgot I was getting off numbers. Next. Okay,
You
just
on
click.
Twitter right now? I thought you were like in 20.
Me too. This thing goes like second of all, and I'm like second of all. What is second of all?
This is a different camera. So, get off the drugs. Learn to live by yourself. Get friends. Get rid of the stresses. Do something you love. That's like 4 things you can already do. Next, anything you would add to that list?
Nah, that's you. You're the professor. We're
That's your
just
list,
listening.
Mo.
Oh, okay, so basically that's that's basically it. So if you have enough money coming in, you have good friends, and you can be by yourself, and you're not destroying your life slowly and painfully, you should be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my happy for me is like think you have to like one thing you said is to love yourself and love whatever you're doing and love the people around you and also spread the love and because it's not about on you always, it's about you, like how you can make a difference in somebody because you by spreading the love you can teach that person how to love and love your family too because it's real. Family is everything. And because I sometimes when I have to call my brother and talk to them like for like 20 minutes or 10 minutes, like it's really joyful. and and like be positive, be positive.
Yeah,
So
don't be like this guy over
like
there.
be positive and like
He's fully negative.
because everything, it's there's gonna be up and downs, but like whenever things go down, like always have a positive mind. And because if you have the positive mind, and your mind can beat your body, because your body is weak, but if you have a strong mind, I think you can do anything you want to do. So just be positive and believe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me add one more thing to my list.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's thing I just realized, because like even if you have all this, there's one thing that's inevitable in life, and that is death. And a lot of people worry about that, even though they have everything, and that the whole thing start making them
still
greedy,
talking.
selfish, and mean. So
Exactly.
what?
Selfish. Me.
That describes you, right?
Yeah.
Exactly my point. So basically, get you something you strongly believe in. Like it can be religion, you can be and then there's people who don't believe in God, or you can believe in Allah. I don't care what you believe in, but
This one.
uh,
This one.
they're different
Man,
in some
you
in some
talk a
ways.
It's a
lot.
different name and different way of praying, but it's
They
all the
they
same.
practice it differently too.
Man, you talk a lot.
But what I'm saying is, get something you strongly believe in, whether it's God or whatever it is. Get something you strongly believe in to keep you secure. So whenever the winds come, you have something to stabilize you. And also, on your point, I want to say family is everything, because sometimes you kind of have to ditch some of your family members because they're that toxic.
um
Some people are beyond reproach and repair.
like
Some people in your family that are blood related.
yeah, me, like I didn't grow up with my biological family. So like I say family, like 10 years later on you can become my family.
Okay, okay,
No.
you mean family in that sense then?
So yeah, I mean like family is just like, because you like my brothers and everyone, like because I didn't when I didn't I spent like 15 years in where I have like out of family, and my biological family I didn't know them that
Okay.
much, and after I met them it's same thing, same love. So family is something that's really important, and you don't you have to respect that. There's a lot of people that wish to have a father, to have this, and you didn't get to have it. And sometimes I know it can be, it's not everybody have a good dad or good mom, but still, they are your family.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
You? Happiness for you.
Happiness for me.
And your list for how to be happy.
Huh?
And your list on how to be happy.
I don't have a list how to be happy. I know how to make myself happy. I cannot tell you how to be happy.
Okay.
Because like we have different perspective. Like for me, the simplest thing might satisfy me and not be the same for you.
We're keeping it picture, and keep going.
So like what's happiness for me? I always look things in a positive angle. Like there's always two aspects or more to something. Whatever you see, think of something else. Like if you think of the negative, you will be negative.
I would say no, because you can't have
give
it
me a reason.
The reason?
It's impossible to not
to not be happy.
Not impossible not
That-
to be happy.
to-
Sometimes too much is going on, and it's impossible for you to think about happy times.
Okay, so
Not think about happy time, like
Not
be
impossible.
happy, like keep a positive attitude towards
See,
life.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying there are times
It's
where
hard.
you just don't think about it because
It's
so
hard.
much is going on. Yeah.
see
It's-
the thing
that's
is,
life.
most of the time, like for that reason, you're probably thinking of like things that are out of your control. If
The battery. I'll keep going.
if something is out of your control, you don't have to stress over that thing because why? It's out of your control. Anything that's not in your control will destroy you.
Sometimes stressing over it helps you find a solution to make it better. Like you said, people.
I
I
have
think
different-
people should
I've-
see whoever talking. They don't want to know if like talking
Yeah,
with a
we
ghost.
don't want to talk to a voice. We don't talk to ghosts. I know it's Halloween, but we're not talking to the ghost.
Boo. Anyway,
Just show yourself a little bit.
this is last time. This is the last time I'm gonna do this because they're even they're calling it now. But
Last time you're doing this?
huh?
Oh,
No, this is the last time I'm acknowledging you as your existence. But like, what I was gonna say was, I forgot now. Then again, we don't care about girls around here. Keep going.
We do.
I do care, man.
I do. So I don't know which way you're swinging. Don't really matter to me.
You said you don't care about girls?
I said ghost.
Oh,
I
girls.
thought
I thought you said girls.
girl.
I'm like,
Nigga, ghost.
I thought you said girls.
yeah.
We don't.
Girls
care
are,
about-
woman is.
Yeah.
It's like,
They add substance. To
yeah,
like,
man.
They add substance to my existence. Or
Really?
Whatever.
That's what brings substance to your existence.
To some extent, yeah. Not fully.
That's a sad existence.
No.
Okay,
It's
what's the
actually
percentage
not.
before I concretely put that in the books?
We're not going there.
Because like, if it's over 25, that's a sad existence.
Oh yeah, why?
Because a quarter of your life cannot be somebody you're not attached to. By attached, I'm talking about married.
Married.
Yes.
You can be attached to someone and not married.
I feel like even then, they shouldn't be more than 25%.
What are you saying, man? This guy's a devil, man.
I ain't
The devil's stupid game.
I ain't the devil. I just like to I put things in certain categories and prioritize them.
So what percentage is a man in your life?
Huh?
Huh?
That's zero unless there may be something financially.
Financially. Okay.
Yeah, zero unless there may be something financially.
If a man bring you money, it's just okay.
It's not in that sense. You're trying to do it. Not in the sense you're trying to acknowledge.
You say,
But if a nigga bring me $1 million, I'm gonna take the $1 million.
and it's okay then.
What's okay?
Bro,
Okay, you see, that's why you're trying to insinuate things. We don't do that here. Come out and say it, nigga.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
No, like it's 2020 now. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
Especially
2020.
in-
COVID exists. We're all dying.
Especially in-
So if you're gonna say something, say the shit.
Especially in America, it's okay.
I'm black blood, man. I'm Zoe, man. I'm a Zoe.
Like I was saying,
Because I'm a soul.
have a positive mindset.
Mhm.
Think positive. Always like think positive. Oh yeah, another thing that make me happy is when I try to improve myself for the better. Always make yourself better. Whether it's going to the gym, reading a book, I don't know. Just do things that make you better. One thing for sure is if you make yourself better,
Goes.
you can attract any girl in this world,
Not true.
including Beyonce.
Not true.
Okay? Make
Nice.
yourself better. But if you look like this guy over here, for example,
I know I'm the example.
he's a guest. I can't watch him yet. Okay, now if he come back like a second time around,
You good?
then yeah.
Yeah, because it's just
Okay.
If he come back a second time around, I don't mind watching, but like this is
Well-
first time. So like if it's
I
this
was
guy,
just passing by.
yeah, he was just passing by. But you can get some wolves too, bro. Anyone get wolves on this thing. So like if you take him for example, like he can get better, and if he can actually try to get better, which I highly doubt.
Where are you going with this?
Too
Keep
much?
going. Keep going. I want to see where you're going with this. Before I say what I'm gonna say, which is kind of controversial ish. Keep going. I'm
Yeah,
listening.
like if you improve yourself, trying to get better, don't do it because like there's this girl down the street, she like that type of nigga, and you wanna improve and become that type of nigga. That's not you, cause you trying to become someone else, and you ain't gonna succeed at being like a second filler. Trying to be the or new Orion. I don't know.
Orion new style.
You ain't got much style going on.
Nigga,
right
is this
now.
what I'm
So,
saying is the same Orion, but with new styles.
Yeah, just
A
improve.
new style of thinking, a new style of doing things.
Exactly. Just like get there, do that.
Already been there, done that.
You fell.
Mark, by yours, I don't know what your standards are, but
I wasn't talking about girls. I was talking about improving yourself.
yeah, Mark. Improving
If
yourself
that's the best you can
is
do,
not objective. It's not an objective thing. It's a subjective thing.
that's the best you can do.
No, what I'm saying is,
Huh?
How do you improve yourself for if not for girls in the long run?
Why were you talking to the girls?
okay,
You don't improve yourself. For
okay,
girls.
are you gonna comment or you not?
I do not improve myself. For
Do you
girls.
improve yourself?
For guys,
I ain't got to ask, I know my mama proud of me. Me and my nigga, we was stuck and we was doing robberies. You ain't gotta